invocation given by the Sanatkumaras to Prithu Maharaja. And Prithu Maharaja, we know, is already an Amsha avataram of Guruvayurappan. He is already a jnani, but for our sake only, he asked all the questions, and then Bhagavan, the Kumaras are answering. And the main question, after receiving them, Prithu Maharaja is asking, what is the easiest and fastest way for a man to attain Bhagavan? So that was the shloka. Tadaham kritavishrambaha surudovastapasvina samkritye bhava etasmin kshemaha kenānjasa bhavete. That is the purpose of this chapter. It's going to give profound teaching. So with that in mind, we are going to learn the shloka and understand the meaning. Let us review from last week the shlokas. Maitreyo vacha janeshu prakrinadzvevam prithum prithula vikramam tatropajagmuhu munayah chattvaraha suryavarchasah tamstu siddheshwaram raja vyomno avataratu akshesham lokan apapan kurvatya sanugochashtalakshita taddarshanottatan pranan pratyoditsuhu ivotitah ससदस्यानुगो वैन्य इन्द्रियेषु गुणानिव गौरवाद्यन्त्रितः सव्यः प्रशयानतकन्दरः विधिवत् पूजयान् चक्रे गृहीताग्यर्हणात्सनान् तत्पादशौचसलिलैः मार्जितालकबन्धनः तत्र शीलवतां वृत्तम् आचरन् मानयन्निव आटकासन आसीनान् स्वदिष्णेष्विव पावकान् श्रद्धा संयम संयुक्तः Pridha praha bhavagrajan. So are in samsara, toiling day and night in the world. When a sadhu visits our house, it becomes very auspicious, brings our mangalam. So does not matter how rich or how that person is. If the sadhu visits, it's very auspicious. व्यालालय द्रुमा वैतै तेपि अचिरा अखिल सम्पदः अरिक्ता किल सम्पदः यद्गृहातीर्थपादीय पादतीर्थविवर्जितः. Again and again, Bhagavatam gives importance of Bhagavan and Bhagavatas, both. Bhagavan, we are always saying, but Bhagavatas, Oda Anugraham, it is even higher than Bhagavan. We saw yesterday's story how Bhagavan blesses the Bhakta Madhav Dasji. So like that, again we are going to see the power of holy men, the saints in our life. So, Swagatam Vod Vijashreshta Yadvradani Mumukshavaha Charanti Shraddhaya Dira Bala Eva Brihandi Cha Kachinnaha Kushalam Nata Indriyakarta Vedina Yasanava Paedasmin पतितानां स्वकर्मभिः भवत्सु कुशलप्रश्न आत्मारामेषु नेष्यते कुशला यत्र न सन्ति मतिवृत्तयः तदहं कृतविश्रम्भः सुहृदो वस्तपस्विनां सम्पृच्छे भवेदस्मिन् क्षेमः केनाञ्जसा भवेद् यक्तम् आत्मवतामात्मा भगवान् आत्मभावनः स्वानामनुग्रहाय मां सिद्धरूपी शरत्यजः मैत्रेयो उवाच पृतोः तत्सूक्तमाकर्ण्य सारं सुष्टुमिदं मधु स्मयमानैव प्रीत्या कुमारः प्रत्युवाचः. After asking all this, Prithu Maharaja kept quiet. Sanat Kumara now speaking, the rest is their upadesha. Sanat Kumaro vacha साधु पृष्टं महाराज सर्वभूतहितात्मना भवता विदुषा चापि साधूनामतिरीदृशी सङ्गमः खलु साधूनाम् उभयेषां च सम्मतः यत् सम्भाषण सम्प्रश्नः सर्वेषां वितनोदिशम्. Ask about such topics, it brings bliss and peace to the listener as well as the speaker. They answer with so much attention and Sanat Kumara are very happy that sadhus, you have to ask such questions so that we make them speak. Our Prithu Maharaja said earlier, when we meet sadhu, we don't say kushala akushala yatra na santi mati vrittaya. We do not ask, is your health okay? Is your family okay? We don't ask like that to sadhus, but we ask such questions. So Sanat Kumara said, Astyeva rajan bhavato madudvishaha पादारविन्दस्य गुणानुवादने रतिर्दुरापा विदुनोति नैष्टिके कामं कषायं मलमन्दरात्मनः अस्त्येव राजन् भवतो मधुद्विषः पादारविन्दस्य गुणानुवादने रतिर्दुरापा विदुनोति नैष्टिके कामं कषायं मलमन्दरात्मनः. This question they like, and they are saying, oh Prithu Maharaja, you are really blessed. You are blessed to always hear the gunas of Guruvayurappan and speak the katha. And you have so much immense love and respect to sadhus. So this is the easiest way to kamam kashayam malam andaratmana, to remove our kama in our mind. So kama here does not just mean lust. It's also the desire to keep getting more things. We keep having so many prayer. Bhagavan answers one prayer, then another thing comes, then another thing comes. And Maya always keeps us pyas mein rakhti hai. She always keeps us thirsty. That is the role of Maya. So we never get, thirst is quenched aarthilla. We are always pyase hain sab log because of the Maya. So that is called the kama. We want more things, more things. So to get rid of that chakkar and say it's all good, we need to have again and again Katha Smarana and Sadhu Sangha. So that was the shloka we talked in detail. Shastreshu इयानेव सुनिश्चितो नृणां क्षेमस्य सद्रक् विमृशेषु हेतुः असंग आत्मव्यतिरिक्तात्मनि दृढारदिः ब्रह्मणि निर्गुणे च या शास्त्रेषु इयानेव सुनिश्चितो नृणां क्षेमस्य सद्रक् विमृशेषु हेतुः असंग आत्मव्यतिरिक्तात्मनि दृढारदिः brahmani nirgune chaya. The scriptures, they have declared kshemasya sadrak vimrasheshu hetuhu. What is the way to get kshema? By asanga atma. We have to have little detachment from the world, one thing. And then yadirikta atmani dridharadi. We have to have ananda and delight in Brahman. And then Brahmani nirgune chaya, that Brahman which is beyond the three gunas of Prakriti. So what are we are delighting in the world of Maya? We are delighting in world of objects. So to switch and let delight turn towards Guruvayurappan, Brahman. And then so detach from the world and go towards Bhagavan. This is the way to attain kshemam, declared by the scriptures. Shastreshu neva sunishchito nranam kshemasya sadrak vimrisheshu hetuhu asanga atma vyadiriktatmani dridharadihi brahmani nirgune chaya. Then how to do that? सा श्रद्धया भगवद् धर्मचर्यया जिज्ञासया आध्यात्मिकयोगनिष्ठया योगेश्वरोपासनया च नित्यं पुण्यश्रव कथया पुण्यया च सा श्रद्धया भगवद् धर्मचर्यया जिज्ञासया आध्यात्मिकयोगनिष्ठया योगेश्वरोपासनया च नित्यं पुण्यश्रव kataya punyaya cha. By observing Bhagavata Dharma, by following the path of Bhagavad Dharma Charyaya. Bhagavata Dharma, what is that? Katha, Kirtan, and Yugala Puja, and Tirtha Yatra, like that. Then also Jijnasaya, having little bit of self-inquiry and vivekam. When when nobody is there, sit alone in solitude and try to do introspection. Little difficult for us who are always outgoing. But that is also one thing. Adhyatmika yoga nishtaya, ashtanga yoga, aduvum kashtam. To do the little indriya, controlling our indriyas, our senses, then controlling the mind, then controlling our prana, then quietening, the mind which is always outgoing and making it steady in one object, and then going to dhyana, and then going to samadhi. This is Ashtanga Yoga, also very difficult to speak, but you can get there by how Nama Kirtan itself. Nama itself will give us more and more as we chant. The mind, the number of thoughts, Yannathin Kurai, it comes down. As you keep chanting, Namam Solla Solla Manadu Oru Mudamagum. Namam Solla Solla Arivu Kurmayagum. Namam, as we keep chanting Nama itself, these are all possible. So, our Gurunada says, begs, pleads, is always commanding. And, I will make you do it. Like that. Keep chanting, keep chanting. So, like that only we can get to all these Ashtanga Yoga steps. And then, Yogeshwaropasanaya cha nityam punyashravaha. We have to be associated with bhaktas. This is what we can do. This we can do. In Kali Yuga, this Bhagavan has given in plenty. When it is there, make use of it, associate with bhaktas and keep hearing katha of Bhagavan. This is Bhagavata Dharma. So to get our Chema, what is that? The previous sloka, Asanga. We have little bit detachment from world, then attachment to Brahman, and then also, which is the beyond the gunas. To get there, we have to go do Bhagavata Dharma, and here Katha Shravana. So, Sa Shraddhaya Bhagavad Dharma Charyaya. When we are drinking milk, we enjoy the taste and drink, and we enjoy. Like that, we should hear Katha. Take the Katha inside and let it do churning and start applying it. Not hear Katha here and then leave here. Not like that. Hear Katha also like how you are drinking milk or eating rasgulla. Enjoy it and take it inside. Let it digest inside and churn the mind. That is called Shraddhaya. Sa Shraddhaya Bhagavad Dharma Charyaya Jitnasaya Adhyatmika Yoga Nishtaya Yogeshwaropasanaya cha nityam Punyashrava Kathaya Punyaya cha Arthendriya Rama Sagoshtya Tushtraya Sammatana Arthendriya Rama Sagoshtya Trishnaya Tatsammatanam Aparigrahena cha Viviktaruchya Paridoshatman Vina harer Gunapiyoshapanat Arthendriya Rama Sagoshtya Trishnaya Tatsammatanam Aparigrahena cha Viviktaruchya Paridoshatman Vina harer Gunapiyoshapanat. Bhagavan is telling, Sanat Kumaras are telling, avoid the company of people who are opposite of this. So that is also a problem. We are trying to do a lot of satsang, but in the side we have party friends also. So we do both. We want to enjoy both, right? Then it's not helping. It's like putting water in a pot that has a hole. So everything is coming out. Whatever satsang we are learning, we are spending it over there. It's not using, helping. So the Rishis are saying, you should avoid the company of such people who are addicted to the worldly things. You should not even go to the place where there is no katha. So that is the Tivra Bhakti has to start at some point. For some time you will say, both, maja hai. But after some time, life will give you some experiences that you say, it's not working like this. I should make some change. Which should I pick? Should I go there or should I go here? Appadi varum situation. Pandavas and Kauravas war, everybody had to pick one side. Very hardly any neutrals were allowed. It's not there. You have to pick. You have to pick and stay with one and go all the way. You cannot say I'm little bit Pandavas but little bit Kaurava. That means little bit world and little bit adhyatmika, spiritual. Otherwise, it's not going to help you get out of this. It will keep going in chakkar only, which we have been doing in many births. So now we should reduce that slowly, pour enough like this. Then we have to, when nobody is there for satsang, we sit in alone and chant Nama. And then you see how Nama itself is doing all this inside you. Artendriya Rama Sagortya Trishnaya Tatsammatana Aparigrahena Cha Viviktarucha Paridoshatman Vina Harehe Gunapiyosha Panat Ahimsaya Paramahamsya Charyaya Smritya Mukunda Charidagrasiduna Yamaira Kamaihi Niyamaischapya Nindaya Nirihaya Dvandvatitikshaya Cha Ahimsaya Paramahamsya Charyaya Smritya Mukunda Charidagrasiduna Yamaira Kamaihi Niyamaischapya Nindaya Nirihaya Dvandvatitikshaya Cha. Not hurting anyone, whether by action or by thought or by word. So, ahimsaya paramahamsya charyaya. Live like a paramahamsa. Arey, how it is possible? Paramahamsa means that nilai where people like our Sundar Kumar Mama and Bhaktas who are always immersed in Katha and Kirtan, like that. We are all grihastha, we are also trying little bit, but increase it more and more. Smritya Mukunda, this we can do. Ari's Katha is so delightful, isn't it? Every day we want to hear new things, and it never finishes. There is infinite Katha. Bhakta's Charitra, Bhaktamal Granth, you see so many Bhakta Charitra. And the Guruvayurappan Avatara also, Avatara Yasankhya, infinite Katha. Each avatara you go into detail. So Bhaktamal will give all the charitra of all the bhaktas who came in Bhagavata or Ramayana and first. Then it will give charitra of all the Rasika bhaktas who have come in Kali Yuga, who are immersed in Radha Krishna Leela, like that. So infinite glories of Bhagavan is there. So it will never end. So again and again do smarana. Take Nārāyana book. Today let me do Vara Avatara coming next week. Acha, what should I do for that? What should I prepare? Like that. Every time. See what all we did this week. We did Vaikunta, Sanakadi Rishi going to Vaikunta, Canto 11. Then we did Prahlada's Anubhava, Narasimha Swami Avatara. Then Friday we went to Brahma Mohana Leela. Yesterday we went to Sundarakanda and Madhavdas Ji Bhakta Charitra. Today Sanakadi Rishi. Like that. Every time the Katha is there, it is Periya Bhagyam. Amazing Anugraha. So, always, feel happy and do not say my karma is bad and so forth. No, it's good. That's why we are here. So, Smritya Mukunda Charidagra Situna. Again and again, hear the Katha. Yamai Rakamai Niyamai Chapya Nindaya. Slowly it will reduce desire. Rather, it will do its work. Don't have to bother and forcefully leave anything. Just it will do it. And then Anindaya, do not insult the faith of others. Do not find fault in others' faith. That's good for them. Let them keep doing. Namakka, we have Bhagavad Dharma. Like that, be like a pativrata dharma, be faithful to your path. So, yamaihi, yamairakamaihi, niyamaischapya nindaya, nirihaya dvandva titikshaya cha. And have little bit develop equanimity in opposite situation. It's very difficult, easily said than done. The mind is very happy when body is functioning good. The body is have headache means our mind is also falling. So mind and body they are connected, we think, right? But you have to separate yourself from that and say, everything is fine. I am Amsha of Guruvayurappan. How did we say last Friday class? How to change the thinking? You think you are the Amsha of Guruvayurappan, and Guruvayurappan is yours always. No one can take him away from you. Adinanacha, you can be happy. Body, it will not be yours, it will cheat you. You put all effort for it, but it will cheat you in the end. So instead, turn it to Bhagavan. So that is why Nirihaya Dvandva Titikshaya cha. Have forbearance. Try to bear some things and accept, and some things try to change when you can, otherwise try to accept. So these are all like Bhagavad Gita lesson we are getting from Bhagavatam. Ahimsaya paramahamsya charyaya smritya mukunda charidagrasituna yamairakamaihi niyamaischapya nindaya nirihaya dvandva titikshaya cha harer muhu तत्परकर्णपूर गुणाविधानेन विजृम्भमाणया भक्त्या ह्यसङ्गः सदसत्यनात्मनि स्यानिर्गुणे ब्रह्मणि चाञ्जसारथिः हरेर्मुहुः तत्परकर्णपूर गुणाविधानेन विजृम्भमाणया भक्त्या ह्यसङ्गः सदसत्यनामनि स्यानिर्गुणे ब्रह्मणि चाञ्जसारथिः. Katha is the ornament for our ears. It is most auspicious. It itself does all this. Bhaktya sangaha. Slowly detachment develops. Slowly delight for Bhagavan increases. Day by day, all this happens by Katha alone. Bhaktya sangaha sadasatyanatmani syanir gune brahmani chanjasaradhi. It only gives delight in Guruvayurappan more and more, because his Swarupa is Tatchit Ananda. When you are saying, I am also Guruvayurappan Amsha, you are in that mode. I am also in Ananda always. Why should I worry? He is taking care of everything. Like that, you also become positive, enthusiastic, happy person, because his nature is happiness. So, all this by hearing Katha only it happens. Hare muhu tat parakarna pura gunavidhanena विजृम्भमाणया भक्त्या ह्यसङ्गः सदसत्यनात्मनि स्यानिर्गुणे ब्रह्मणि चान्दसारथिः यदा रतिर्ब्रह्मणि नैष्टिकी पुमान् आचार्यवान् ज्ञानविरागरंहसा दहत्यवीर्यं हृदयं जीवकोशं पञ्चात्मकं योनिमिवोत्थितो अग्निः. ಇದು ரொம்ப complicated shloka. We need commentary from Mahan. We are just doing in class, but it's very profound. Yada aradir brahmani naishtiki puman acharyavan jnana viragaram hasa dahatya viryam hridayam jiva kosham. Jiva kosham. We have 5 layers of ajnana in us. Panjatmagam yonimivotito agnihi yavan. So by having Guru Anugraha, and if we have Sangha of Mahapurusha, which we are very fortunate in our Guruji Satsanga. By Guruji Satsanga only, so much devotion has, we find delight in doing bhakti. Before also, Satsang also, I was little bit chanting and everything, but it helped after coming to Guruji Satsanga. It is all channeled correctly, and all the energy which was wasted in different things, they are all channeled in one way. And now nicely, I can see myself how I was 10 years ago, how I am now. I have seen a transformation within me. So by being in Satsanga, you can get this Radir Brahmani Naishtiki Puman. We naturally like to take class and hear Katha. We naturally like it more now, and by Bhakti, it is giving more chance also. As we are doing more, we get chance more. Adu Anugraha. So, Bhagavan is happy with us, so he gives more. So, by Acharyavan, Jnana Viraga, we are developing Jnana and Vairagya little by little, without our knowing it. So this has happened. Yada etriyo satsang bhakta, we can see, who are in that state, they continuously chant Nama and says, Guru Maharaj is working day and hard to make us chant, let us chant Nama. Like that, with out of love, they are chanting, and they have gone from to high level. Some bhaktas, they have seen Radhe Krishna Yugala in the ashram. Some have seen little Radhe running in the ashram. And all of them, some of them hear Radha Krishna's anklets and doing pradakshina, and they tell Guruji, Guruji, I heard this sound, what is this? Guruji said, oh, anakku kettudha, you heard it, okay, good. Vishamar, keep quiet. Like that, it happens. So by being in the satsanga, it has happened. Jnana Vairagya increases. Yada Radhi Brahmani Naishtiki Puman Acharyavan Jnana Viragaram Hasa Dahatya Viryam Hridayam Jiva Kosham. Our Jiva Kosha is very complicated. We have 5 layers of ignorance in us. Panchatmagam. So in our book, it talks about avidya. Avidya is wrong understanding. Vidya is knowing, avidya not knowing, and yet we think we know. That's a very problem, right? We don't know, but yet we think we know. So we are dangerous situation. So avidyaya, first one, avidya, asmita means I am thinking, I am knowing, I'm already good. Like that ego is there. Asmita, it's called asmita. And then raga dvesha is the one which is most easy to understand, and everyone has. That raga dvesha is making me only come back to birth and death again and again. Raga means I want this certain way, and then I don't want this, that is dvesha. So both these are making us come back. But in Maya world, we really do not have control. Maya will do her own thing. She's not our friend. You cannot say, Maya, please be nice to me. Please, make everything go away. No, she won't listen. Who will listen? Guru Ayappan will listen. So that is just, we saw yesterday's story. Bhagavan, when Madhavadas ji says, why don't you cure my ailment forever so that you don't come and clean me? Bhagavan says, the law of karma I have created, I have to obey it myself. But I can help you whenever you call me. Adhe I can do. That is what Bhagavan's style. So we have this ignorance and we have ragadvesha, because of which we are entangled in karma cycle. So these are 5 layers of ignorance, and the last one is abhinivesha. Abhinivesha means clinging to life. Even when body is advanced, disease, you still want to live on. Other clinging to life. All these are our ignorance. So, but by chanting Nama and again, remembering Bhagavan and doing bhakti, automatically the layers are getting removed one by one, like the onion skin is peeling. Like that, our layers are peeling, and you can feel it. So, yada radhi brahmani naishtiki puman acharyavan jnana viragaram hasa dahatya viryam hridayam jiva kosham panchatmagam yoni mivotito agnihi. Like Agni will burn the fuel. Like that, Agni will burn, whatever you throw in it, the Nama Agni will burn all our bad tendencies and give us ananda. Tadda ashayo mukta samasta tadguno naivatmano bahirandar vichashte paratmanuryak vyavadhanam purastan swapne yada purushastadvinashe. Dagdashyo mukta samasta tadguno naivatmano bahirandar vichashte paratmanuryak vyavadhanam purastade swapne yada purushastadvinashe. Dagdashayo mukta samasta tadguno. So we have seen such bhaktas in satsang who are totally quiet. They don't talk to anyone because they are in the state of nama or this. I have seen myself in Vrindavan Yatra, such bhakta, and when their glance fall on me, I get energized. They don't need to say anything. I just need to look at them, that's it. it brings a change. Such bhakta exists. You can see. This is the greatness of satsang. So, this nama again and again, chanting it, it will remove all our evil vasana and then remove the distinction between bahir, antar, vichaste, or inside, outside, or a difference illama. You are everything, you are everywhere. That ananda will come. Paratmanoryat vyavadhanam purastat swapne yada purushastad vinashe. Our mind is the one coming between us and Bhagavan. The mind is the one causing difference between subject and object. Mind naduvula vandu giving all kind of problem. So when we do, the mind will merge into Bhagavan. The Bhagavan inside will pull the mind. As we keep doing chanting more and more with the longing and saying Krishna enough. And if we have the feeling and chant, then Krishna says, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Then Krishna will pull you inside. The mind will not be there, and then we become Bhagavan's Amsha then. So, like that, our path is correct. Bhagavata Dharma path by Katha, by Nama, we can get here. Dagda Ashayo Mukta Samasta Tadguno Naivatmono Bahirandar Vijaste Paratnuyat Vyavadhanam Purastat Swapne Yada. Then you will feel, I woke up from my dream. Everything looks different now. Like waking up from dream. The whole thing was a dream. Oh, that's all. Okay, thank you. Then you are feeling relief. Swapne yada purushas tadvinashe. That is the state bhaktas are. And we can get there. We are at least hearing, right? So we can get there. Atmanam indriyartham cha param yadubhayorapi tatyāshayopadhavai puman pashyadi nānyada. आत्मानम् इन्द्रियार्थं च परं यदुभयोरपि सत्याशय उपाधवै पुमान् पश्यति नान्यदा निमित्ते सति सर्वत्र जलादावपि पूरुषः आत्मनश्च परस्यापि विदां पश्यति नान्यदा निमित्ते सति सर्वत्र जलादावपि पूरुषः आत्मनश्च परस्यापि विदां पश्यति नान्यदा. And we are associating with the mind, and so we are saying this is the world and this is Bhagavan. We are saying different things, but when the mind is absorbed in Bhagavan, we only see Bhagavan in everything. So that duality is caused by mind. Just like nimitte sadi sarvatra jaladavapi purushaha atmanascha parasyapi. When there is a reflecting mirror, and there is a mirror and you're standing in front, then you say the one standing and then the mirror and then the reflected image, like so you see two, because there is a mirror, right? If the mirror is taken away, there is only one, right? Very easy, right? Like that. The mind is like the mirror, making us feel a distinction between us and Bhagavan and also the world. So we are going towards the world. So it's giving a distinction because the mind is coming as a mirror in between. If that mirror is removed, there is only Bhagavan. Bhagavan is everything, world is also Bhagavan, and we see the world in a different way. So, nimitte sati sarvatra jaladavapi purushaha. Same with water. When the water is the medium, the moon is reflecting, the moon is shining in the sky, and you see the reflection in the water. And then you say, is there a moon in the water also? No. There is only one moon, but the water is taking its reflection and changing it. How? If the water is, moving, or if the water is shaking, the moon inside is shaking. If the water is dirty, the moon inside is dirty. Like that. Our mind is dirty, so our thoughts are dirty. The mind has to be cleaned and merged. So if the water is clean, the reflection and the real image same. The water is not there at all, only the real image, right? That is what they are explaining. So the mind is the cause of duality. So one has to, train the mind again and again to push it to Guruvayurappa. Nimitte sadi sarvatra jaladavapi purushah atmanascha parasyapi vidam pashi यदा विषयाकृष्टैः आक्षिप्तं ध्यायतां मनः चेतनां हरति बुद्धेः स्तम्भस्थोऽयमिव हृदादे इन्द्रियैः विषयाकृष्टैः आक्षिप्तं ध्यायतां मनः चेतनां हरति बुद्धेः स्तम्भस्थोऽयमिव हृदादे पश्यत्यनुस्मृतिश्चित्तं ज्ञानभ्रंशः स्मृतिक्षये तद्रोधं कवयः प्राहुः आत्मापन्नवमात्मनः दृश्यत्यनु स्मृतिश्चित्तं ज्ञानभ्रंशः स्मृतिक्षये तद्रोधं कवयः प्राहुः आत्मापन्नवमात्मनः चेतनां हरते बुद्धे ரொம்ப danger place it will take us indriya when the mind is there and going towards worldly thing it will make us lose our good sense and then the mind is attached to the worldly object it distorts our correct thinking and confuses us and then this is what happens when you have one set of friends who are satsang another set of friends who are party they are doing some things and then you want to fit over there and then you come here those thoughts are coming in satsang right and then you say it's not clicking for you because the satsang things are opposite of those and so it won't click so whatever you are learning it will cause confusion when the mind is going outward toward the worldly object that is the what the mind is doing indriyaihi vishaya krishtaihi vishaya objects vishaya sukham when not only object but also the people who are like that chittam dhyayatam manah chetanam igvanda we do not want to get here it's bad chetanam harate buddhe our chitta is was actually really pure and white but after taking many births the chitta has become black with like smoke it's covered by ignorance more and more because of this we are trying to fit from the world into inside that the buddhi has lost a good understanding so it is trying to make the world run according to my wish it will never happen and then we get confused and lose our good swarupa we are losing our real swarupa our swarupa is all knowing ananda that peace and calmness is destroyed when we try to fit in the world and try to be like other people because we got confused chetanam harate buddhe like how a person goes to a bar and starts drinking the shuddha chetana is killing it by alcohol alcohol is filling it with tamo buddhi and then the thought thinking is distorted now if I go to such friends and talk their thinking is totally distorted and what we say here will never click for them and they will argue their way is correct so their chetana has been killed by the vishaya alcohol is just one example like that the worldly thing so such products they cost like that of course but even for sadhak like us we have to be very very careful what we are taking from outside because then it if I turn on the tv every time there is bad news only it's not one positive news comes everything is this problem that problem and then you take it in and then when you have something you think about that and then our chitta which was pure ananda swarupa is now contaminated with this so chetanam harate buddhe venda do not let the buddhi and mind take away your chaitanya chaitanya is the consciousness which is pure and anandamay so we should not let that happen should be on guard eternal vigilance is the price of freedom I heard from Premaji. So you have to be vigilant, you have to be careful what we take in. Seriously, I'm doing that last 1 month because of my health challenges. I said, Acha, now I have to change a little bit. So I don't want to take things from the TV because then in my normal time that is coming. I said, no, I should not do it now. So I'm trying to reduce. So like that, Chetana, nothing should happen. Chetana should be pure. So Chetanam harate buddhehe stambhastoyamiva pradade prashyatyanusmrtischittam jnanabhramshah smritikshaye. We lose our good intelligence and our memory. And it leads to tadrodam kavaya pravuhu atma pannavamatmanaha. Like that, it makes us have a destruction. And so there is no other greater loss than losing our chitta. एवार्थ आत्यन्तिकतयिष्यति त्रैवर्ग्यर्थो यतो नित्यं कृतान्तभयसंयुधः. This is where I wanted to stop today. So, tatrapi moksha evartha आत्यन्तिकतयिष्यति त्रैवर्ग्योऽर्थो यथो नित्यं कृतान्तभयसंयुधः. Four path dharma artha kama moksha. Among the four paths, dharmartha kama mokshanam yadatyanta vigadagam. The first three are subject to end. They are not eternal. Only moksha is to be sought. Tatrapi moksha evartha atyantikata yeshyade traivargyortho yato nityam kritanta bhaya samyutah. Then this is the one. हरे वरे चये भाव गुणव्यधिकराधनो न तेषां विद्यते क्षेमम् ईश विध्वंसिताशिषां. Bhagavan is a part of you. Bhagavan is shining in you as the real Atma. And the shloka also. Hare Varichaye Bhava Guna Vyadikaradhano Natesham Vidyate Kshemam Isha Vidvamsita Shisham. Tattvam Narendra Jagatamata Tastushamcha Dehendriya Sudhishanatma Viravritanam Kshetra Ataya Vishwagavi Pratyak Chakasti Bhagavam Tamavehi Sosmi. The Rishis are saying that there is all the Indriyas and Manas and all are there, but that Bhagavan is shining within you always, and understand you are a part and parcel of him. Tattvam narendra jagadamata tastusham cha dehendriyasu dishanatma viravritana yat kshetravittapataya hridi vishnagavihi प्रत्यक्ष चकास्ति भगवान् स्तमवेहि सोऽस्मि गोपिका जीवन स्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द की जय तमद्भुजं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मङ्गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगम् महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डल वृषापरिष्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षता. I didn't expect it actually to come in today's shloka. I'm so amazed. They heard in Pravachan, but it's telling in Bhagavad shloka really delighted. Tattvam narendra jagadamata tastusham cha dehendriyasu dishanatma vidavritatma vidana yakchetra vitta pataya hridi vishwagavi yattak chakati bhagavam stamavehi so asmi. So we're going to continue and we'll read some shloka again in detail. I went little fast. By God's grace, we will see that next time. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.